So biofuel means any fuel that we can get from something that is living. So some examples of biofuel can be ethanol. We can have biodiesel, vegetable oils. Sometimes you can even use old cow poop. So it's any kind of fuel that we can get out of something living. We've got our conventional biofuels, which are biofuels made out of vegetable oil, made out of sugar, made out of starch. So our conventional biofuels are all things that we could get fuel for our bodies as well, things that we can eat, things that will give us energy, things that we can use to make energy with. The second type we get are the types of biofuels that are produced by what they call sustainable feedstock. So that's people that go and they grow corn, or they grow barley, or they grow maize with the purpose of this plant's job is going to be to make biofuel. We're going to start a corn farm, but we're not going to eat our corn. All this corn is going to be sent and it's going to go off to a factory to make energy. And the third type is biofuel that comes from algae, which is pretty cool because you don't need a big farm for it. You don't need big factories. The algae lives and does its thing and produces energy, but it takes up a lot of water. To grow corn uses a lot of land and it uses a lot of water. To be able to get sugar cane, we need lots of land and we need lots of water. To be able to grow the plants we need to get sunflower oil or canola oil, or it takes lots of land and lots of water. So even though biofuel is a renewable source of energy, it also has its problems. Remember, the same as we learned with wind energy. Wind energy is great, but it takes lots of money to build a wind turbine. It takes lots of space. Biofuel also takes lots and lots and lots of space. It can be very expensive, but it's also much better for our environment. A lot of biofuels have what was the fancy thing they said? A higher flash point, which means they only burn when they get much, much, much hotter than petrol or diesel. So if you have a biofuel in your car and maybe, heaven forbid, let's touch wood, you're in an accident and there's a little spark in our engine, it means it's a bit safer because we need a much bigger spark to get that fuel burning, to get things happening. So it's safer in cars, safer in aeroplanes, safer in ships. So it's a very cool thing to start looking at. One day you could be able to put maybe milliseeds into your car, and then your car does something cool and it grinds the milliseeds up and it turns it into fuel, and then vroom, off you can go and drive with popcorn kernels in your car. So it is very important for us to remember that even though biofuel is a renewable source of energy, it does come with its own problems. Comes with its own things we need to sort out, but it is definitely better for the environment than using oils and fossil fuels like petrol.